So you can come into a comfortable cross-legged position. If you have something you want to sit up on, you're welcome to grab that. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. And start to slow down. Slowing down the pace of your breath. And opening up to what's here now, whatever you're noticing, whatever you're feeling. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by taking the right arm up and over. You can lean onto your left hand or elbow, big stretch out. And then start to circle your right arm back behind you and continue circling the biggest circle you can make. And go as slow as you need to so you are feeling what's being stirred up. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. And then curve around through center, start to reach out through the other arm, and then open up into a side bend on the other side. Begin to circle left arm back as far back as you can. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. And then curve around through center, all the way over to the first side. Take one big circle. When you get to the beginning, curve around through center, all the way over, one big circle. When you get to the beginning, curve to center and then hold there, folding over the legs. And you might lean into your hands or elbows or all the way down. Letting go into the support beneath you, whatever it is. And then walk your hands back in, rolling up. Hands to the floor behind you, fingers facing forward. And then roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. Lift the chest. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. Roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall. Drop your right ear over to right shoulder and press down through your left shoulder. See if you can keep the rest of the spine nice and tall right up to the base of the neck. And then rotate your chin to your chest and bring it all the way over to the other side. Both shoulders drop, and now even more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. And rotate your chin to your chest. Come back to the first side and then go back and forth. Half circles or 3/4 circles, watching the sensation move from one side to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. And then release arms down, head floats back up. We'll bring hands to the floor behind us, shoulders back, elbows back. Lift the heart. See if there's a little bit more. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back, lean away from hands on knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. Let's bring feet to the floor, hip width apart. Shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet, and then take a little rock front to back, exploring a stretch through your toes as you rock forward, and getting into calves and ankles as you go back. You can go back and forth on your own time, slowly. And then drop the heels, lift the hips, and come to hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You might take a sway or shake out here. What is there to release? And then plant your hands near the front of your mat. Let's step back into a high push-up position. Try and bring the hips in line with the shoulders and the heels. Whole body in a straight, long line, nice and strong, light. Shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. And then come into your back bend, and feel free to take this as gently or deep as you like. So little baby cobra is welcome. Coming up higher is welcome. And kind of feel what's right for you in this moment. Wherever you are, shoulders down, nice long neck. And then back to down dog when you're ready. You might pedal out your feet a little bit or shift your hips side to side, taking your time opening up the backs of your legs. Continue slowing down your breath, slowing down what you're noticing and doing about it. And then drop your knees and sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Letting go of effort, letting go of resistance. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Lift up through table, come back through down dog. Bend your knees, look forward and lightly hop or step your feet to the front of your mat. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing, sweep the arms high. Exhale, arms press down. Next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And please take your time. 5 deep breaths. Any neutral shape, letting go. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, when you're ready, right leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee, letting the hips open and close in response to the circle, stirring things up. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Send it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Let's grab the left wrist, take it over for a side bend. Come over to the other side, grab your right wrist, take it over. And then back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Hips low, heart high. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with upper body letting go. Like ragdoll, let your head hang, neck release. Stretch that left leg, straighter, longer, higher. Last breath here. Big step back. Warrior one, inhale, arms up. Settle in, deep bend in the front leg, straight long back leg. Strong core supporting length through your back. One more breath here. Release hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks, pyramid pose. And you can adjust the distance between your legs. You can come up as high as you need to on your blocks. Going in the direction of hips square, in the direction of a flat back, in the direction of folding. Last breath here. Let's release. Make your way to down dog. You might just simply step back. Maybe there's some movement you want to take. Could be a vinyasa or something else. Just feeling whatever you're doing. And take it in fully. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in. And start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. All right, towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Settle in, sink low. Grab your right wrist, take it across. Same thing, other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time, the way you don't normally cross. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. Stretching that right leg as straight and long and as high as you can, but letting your head hang. One more breath. Big step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release, hands to the floor or to your blocks, pyramid pose. Making whatever adjustments you need to so this works for your body. How much can you feel what you're doing now? Last breath here. Let's release. Make your way back to a good rest. Any movement transition. And then any neutral shape. More important than the shape, come back to presence. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. And exhale over to a side bend. Left arm can provide support in a bunch of different ways. Find the way that works best for you. Big reach, strong legs pushing down, strong core. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Same thing other side. Reach a little further out, come up, and release down. Let's interlace fingers, press out through the palms, take your arms up by your ears, shoulders drop as arms reach straight, and then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Staying in balance, start to fold forward. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Might be the upper legs, could be lower. Make sure you're not overstretching or locking your knees. Can breath be steady while you do this? And then release, drop your hands, drop your heels. Drop your head, let that go. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips low, head high, shoulders low, fingers high. One more breath here. And then release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, shift forward and find your balance. If you want to make this easier, feel free to keep your torso high and your leg low. If you do want to tip forward, try and keep hips square, torso and back leg connected. One more breath here. Step back, warrior 1. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. So you can choose your challenge, you can modify or adjust in lots of ways, finding the outer shape that feels right for you. And how much can you open up to feeling this? Last breath. Step back. Warrior 1. Release. And then find your way to a good rest, letting go. One more deep breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra, and back to down dog. From down dog, when you're ready, right leg sweeps up. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Come in. Step right back. Warrior 1. And then open out, warrior 2. Reaching arms long. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior 2. Right arm high, left arm back. And then straighten the front leg for triangle. Reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin, your ankle, a block, or the floor. Looking for lightness. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog. One thing at a time. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up, warrior 3, step back, warrior 1, open out, warrior 2, Flip the left palm, reverse warrior two. Left arm high, right arm back. Strong core, soft face, neck, shoulders. And then straighten the front leg, triangle. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to a good rest. Letting all of that go. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Let's take a few balancing poses. So feel your balance on 2 feet. You might separate your feet so you can shift your weight around. Tune into the soles of the feet a bit more. And then lift the right leg for tree. Shifting your weight over. You could have your foot at your inner ankle, your inner thigh, anywhere above or below your knee. Arms can be out to the side to steady you, or if you feel steady, you might bring hands together or arms up. At any point, you can always bring them back out. See if you can stand a little bit taller. And then release. Shake that out. Feel your feet. And then shift your weight over to the other side. Left leg up for tree, Vrikshasana. And then release that side. Shake that out. Let's take another bounce. We'll do a hip stretch bounce. We're going to cross the right ankle above the left knee and sink the hips back and down as if you're sitting into a chair. Your arms can be out to steady you, or you can have hands at your shin or your the floor or a block. And lengthen your head and your sit bones away from one another. A nice deep bend, long straight spine. Now bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and start to stand up, opening your right leg out to the right. You might keep it quite bent. You don't have to straighten it any more than you're able. The other arm can be out to steady you. If you're able to straighten it part way or all the way without lifting the right hip, see if you can do that. Feel free to keep it as bent as you need. Working with your body, breathing where you are. And then release and give that a good shake out. Shake both legs. Move your hips around a little. Same thing other side. So we're going to cross the left ankle above the right knee. Sink the hips low, and you might be feeling this hip a bit more. The supporting leg works quite a bit in a balance. Lengthening head and sit bones away from one another. And then left hand to the inside of the left foot, come up to standing, open it out. And you can keep it as bent as you need or straighten it any amount without lifting left hip. And then release. Give that a good shake out. Maybe move the hips around a little. We'll bring feet hip width apart, hands to the top of the buttocks. Lift the chest, little upper back arch. And then fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Grab your big toes with a good grip. Lengthen. And fold. Pull the head towards the floor. Let's release and make our way to sitting. If you want to take a vinyasa to get there, you're welcome to. You can also just go ahead and sit. And we'll set up for a supported fish. So supported fish can be done over lots of different things. Couple blocks, rolled up blanket, rolled up yoga mat, foam roller, bolster, cushion. Something is going to go behind the upper back. So you can try something. If it feels too much, try something smaller or softer. If you want more intensity, try something harder or higher. And you want it pretty high up the upper back, just low enough that the shoulders fall off it. Depending on how high it is, you may want something else to support your head so that the back of the neck is nice and long, chin is dropped. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. Legs can be bent or straight. Eventually settling in. If you're still finding your way, take your time. And then how much can you let go into this? This is stirring up sensation. Can you open up and feel it? And let it be. And if you want to stay here longer, you are welcome to do that. We are moving towards the end of class, so this is a good time to really tune into your needs, your desires, what would work best for you, and do that. If you're ready to release out of this, one gentle way of doing so is to interlace your fingers behind your head and then use your arm strength to lift your chin to your chest, taking the pressure off the props. Move your stuff out of your way. Roll down, feeling the effect of where you were. And then let's take a supported bridge, placing something under the sacrum, a little bit lower than the lower back. Could be a block or 2 blocks, could be something softer or smaller or harder or higher, using what you have, and then letting the hips rest down onto it. Let's bring the right knee to the chest. You can take hold of the knee with one or both hands, back behind or up around the top. And then straighten the left leg, letting that straight left leg hang, yawning open. And switch sides slowly as you're ready. Hug the left knee in. Straighten the right leg, letting the front of the right hip release open. And then back to neutral, taking all the time you need to release out of this. If you want to stay a little bit longer, if you want to try any other leg variations, you're welcome to. Eventually coming down and releasing your back flat. Unless there's something else that's calling to you, I'm going to suggest we finish with a spinal twist. If there's a different way you want to wind things down, please do that. If you want to join me for a twist, you can grab your right knee, drop the left leg, and then guide your right knee all the way over, opening out through the right arm. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long. Guide your left knee across, feeling what's here. And you feel even on the two sides, come back onto your back. And just check in. What would be a good ending to this practice for you? Is there a last pose or stretch you're needing? Part of your body that could use some attention? Is there a way you could adjust your clothing or props to set yourself up for a nice, relaxing Shavasana? Take your time winding things down. Eventually settling into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go of the control of your breath, letting go of the weight of your body. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And take a big stretch out through your arms and legs. And when you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today.